You have been performing your whole life, smiling when you're breaking inside, saying yes when every cell in your body was screaming no, playing the role that kept everyone else comfortable. But performing isn't the same as living. It's definitely not the same as believing. You don't need another role. You don't need another mask. You don't need to earn your place by pretending you're okay. What you need is belief. Belief in your body, belief in your truth, belief in the version of you that doesn't need applause to be valid. Your nervous system doesn't want perfection. It wants honesty. It wants you to stop gaslighting your own signals. It wants you to remember that presence is power. Acting taught me presence. Healing taught me surrender. Both showed me the same truth. The moment you stop performing and start believing, everything shifts. You don't take up space. You become the space. For yourself, for others, for everyone else calling in. Hi guys, my name is Lalini. I am a quantum healing expert. 2 years ago, well actually 3 years ago now, just past my anniversary, August 23rd, 2022, I got struck by lightning. And that brought me to you guys. Every single thing of what I do, what I teach, how I cultivate, comes from that aspect of life. My life completely changed that day. So, enough about me. Let's talk about you. Are you living in an authentic space? Are you living in the space where you are merging all parts of you into one focal point? See, this is a very beautiful topic for me today because I'm going to share with you something that I have kept so deep, so hidden, that I said to myself, I'm never sharing this with anyone. And here I am today about to do it. So when I got struck by lightning 3 years ago now, I realized that how I practice massage therapy is completely different. I understood the traditional sense. I understood the MBLEX. I understood the trail guide, whatever it is, that title for us to understand the muscles, anatomy, physiology, the pathology of massage, contraindications, all of these linear cerebral things, right? So as I'm finding out that so much is shifting in the industry already, when I told myself at this time, okay, you can no longer practice massage, so who are you? I struggled with the name quantum healing expert for years, almost 1.5 years before I decided to fully accept myself to where I am now, that I don't just do massage, I do energy work. I move the energy in your body. I'm able to connect with your nervous system on a really deep level and move the energy, the coding, the programming that's there to align you with your greatest purpose now. Not a few days later or whatever, now in those sessions. And I found that they were so profound, so fast, so quick that I said to myself, okay, this is exactly what I have to do and I have to continue with it. So this is going to be one of the shorter ones, and I'm going to say it to you like this. When acting and modeling found me, I didn't know what to do. I didn't understand that this is something that I could move forward with. How is acting and modeling going to translate to what I'm doing here? How? So I had to sit with myself for about 1.5 years as I am going to the events, as I'm going to the photo shoots, as I'm showing up as talent, as I'm doing the monologues, doing the self-tapes, making sure that, I look up to par. And then I said to myself, how and why am I doing this? It's part of the greater message. What is for you will always be for you. And when you say yes to the opportunities that come to the next level of your career, you say yes and you figure it out. Believe in yourself. Everything of who you are is not going to affect anyone else in a bad way or a good way. It's just the way. So when we're holding on to those parts of ourselves, we're thinking about the people that are around us. And we're saying, okay, well, I can't be this because of that. I can't be this because of my... You have to. Every step of evolution of life is calling you forward. It's saying, okay, yeah, you must have been a mechanic for this long, but can you see yourself running the place? Yeah, you must have been, I don't know why beekeeper came to me, but you must have been just this, but imagine owning a few of them. Imagine shifting the trajectory of where you are now to something much bigger. Massage therapy can go into tech. Quantum healing can go into tech. AI, all of these things are coming out now. So we're telling ourselves, okay, I need to cling on to this. They're going to take away our jobs. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. Get better. Jim Rohn says it best. Work more on yourself than you do your job every single day. And I'm saying it harshly because it's a wake-up call. Why do you want the same stuff that did not serve you, that made you miserable for almost half of your life? You cried about showing up for it every single day, and then you cried to your family how much it makes you upset that you even did this. So why are you holding on to it? Money, stability, scarcity, limiting beliefs, depression, anxiety, anger, rage, inferiority, bad timing. All of these things will hold us in the same space that we're in. Not saying that it's bad, but what is it that you desire to do? There are avenues and things that we can use in this moment. And when we slip into those depressive phases of mundane activities, we can no longer perceive the creative aspect of self. We can no longer perceive the creative aspect of, okay, maybe I can actually do this. See, quantum is not woo-woo. Quantum healing expert is not woo-woo. The things that I deal with is not woo-woo. We're finding that every day that it's becoming our lifestyle. The only reason why it would be woo-woo is because certain things were kept from us. And gaslight everything right in front of you. What do you do when you want to hide something? Put it in plain sight. And when you put it in plain sight, everybody's like, is that real? Or, but is it, I thought, like, and then it leaves you confused because you're like, but what is the definitive answer? Is it yes or is it no? And you will never know. Even though it's right in front of you, we always seek for confirmation. We need to really perceive actions, behaviors, habits. Those are the predictable patterns that we can pick up on an individual. It's not that the person is bad. It's not that they, it has nothing to do with that. It's just what is in alignment with you. What are your desires? So I never knew, when I walked into that shop years ago, I was 24, 25, I was cleaning houses. And I remember there was a space in Palm Harbor. And I went into this metaphysical store and I'm like, somebody's going to give me something today because I need a breakthrough. And when I sat there in front of this man, he said, you're going to do massage therapy. I laughed in his face because I'm like, there is no way. I owe money for school. How am I going to get there? He said, this is what you're supposed to do. You're going to do massage therapy and you're going to go back to school and you're going to take it much further than where it is. It's going to be more than kinesiology. I told this man that he lost his mind because I'm like, no, there's no way. I took his one yes and I called the Board of Education, and to my amazement, I found out that I'm able to go to school. Not only that, I don't owe no money for school. So guess what I did? I signed up. And I said, this is what I'm supposed to do. In 2016, I said, this is it. Almost 9 years later, my life has completely shifted 3 times. From cleaning houses to massage therapy to getting struck by lightning to now getting into acting and modeling. And it just keeps happening. And it's going to keep happening. Guess why? Because we are designed for forward growth. So I'm going to ask you like this. Are you just performing, or do you really believe? Because even in your performance, you're doing good. You're doing real good. Now let's stand up for you, what your goals are, what it is that you desire. Because I guarantee you like this, if you don't do it, you're going to succumb to somebody else's sine wave. And what you're going to do is do what they want, because the greater force is going to pull you. And it is like that in nature, in every single thing that we look at. The greater force always pulls. So I'm going to ask you like this. If you understand that you are a creator being, if you understand that you have the power, the capability to shift your reality, why are you sitting there and doing the same stuff every single day? And we hear this over and over with our loved ones. I wish I would have done more. I wish I would have taken that chance. I wish I would have flown over there. I was just so scared. You know, I lost my grandfather, my great-grandfather, not too long ago. And the man, every time I looked at him, he just looked like he never aged. He looked the same for years. For years. He died just shy of 100. Man was a centurion. He loved life. He thought he was a 16-year-old, I'm sure, till the day he died. But guess what? Living life to your fullest and doing everything that you desire are two different things. So, I feel in this moment, you have the utmost capability. It's never going to be what you expect. It's always going to be what you deserve. In this moment, I pushed it so hard. I performed, and that was even tiring because I'm like, shit, I can't even be myself. Does that sound familiar? That you can't be yourself in certain scenarios. There are things that you want to do. There are things that you want to accomplish. So why get upset when somebody else is doing it? It's time for you to do it. And I'm going to conclude with this. If this rang true to anything that I've said today, go ahead and reach out to me. Schedule a consultation. Schedule something. Let's find out if this is even for you, that we can work together and understand that life is calling us for so much more. I have clients that are literally going through a metamorphosis right now that's shifting their entire reality. And that's the true power of alchemy, because our bodies, it's an all chemical process. The hormones, all of those things, chemical processes that we have the power to shift, change, redirect. All of these things, we use that energy within our body because it's liquid, it's flowing, right? It's plasma. But you can shift all of that by your greatest desire. Look up the double slit experiment. Again, guys, this was a short one, but it's very precise, direct, and right on the nail. Stop performing. Start believing in you. Take that chance today. Make that phone call. Send that email. Text that person. Whatever it is you need to do, do it. And regardless of how they respond, act, behave, all of these things, you did it. Do it in the highest version of who you are. Again, my name is Lalini. I'm a quantum healing expert. Thank you so much for joining me today in the lightning room. I'm going to get some of that soon. Anyhow, like, subscribe, share. I said that all wrong. Like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, tell your family, tell everybody, But if you feel that this is something to get you out of the little funk that you're in, I'm right here.